All right, here we are again with Stephen Ferdinand. We're going to explain a little bit more about Ferd's scene. In addition to Ferd being one of my best deadhead friends, see all the smoke coming in? We're getting the charcoal going. Ferd is also a world-renowned chef, and every time we go to a parking lot and we get to camp, we always get to cook some amazing stuff. So tonight we're going to kind of reenact this frittata thing that we made up at the gorge in
Summer Tour 2019.
Yep. And it was amazing. We were with our friend Alan Madrone, who had never seen shows before. It was a cat who was a little younger than us, actually a lot younger than us, but we had a fantastic time. And we're going to go over how easy it is to just make this little thing to eat in the parking lot, and how simple it is to eat well while you're hanging out and partying. So, Steve?
What we're going to do today is we're going to do a little breakfast frittata, something you can steam and grill right on your grill. So we're going to do some mushrooms, some great vegetables, no meat added.
If you want to add meat, you can, and he'll show you, drop some sausages in there, Depends. If you're a vegan, you're a vegan. You might not be able to apply this. If you're a vegetarian, you'll be good. If you eat meat, add in whatever you want, You can add in some sausages, this and that. It doesn't matter. But basically, we're going to do the vegetarian version. So we'll hit you back in a couple minutes after we start to get the stuff done, or after he starts to get the stuff done, because I ain't doing it. He's doing it because he's the fucking chef. All right, be right back. All right, so if we were in the parking lot and you had to cook all this stuff up into this frittata mix that you want to do, tell me what you do.
First thing you want to do is you want to get your vegetables sauteed. You want to add a little bit of, we use coconut oil in these aluminum pans, but you want to get a little fat in there so you can go ahead and saute your vegetables. So first is, get your vegetables nice and cut up, nice and small, ready to saute.
Get your coals hot, or get your gas going. Depends on what you got going. It's up to you, but it works both ways. So prep it up. How you doing those coals? Laying them flat?
Laying the flat coals and offsetting them to the one side.
Over to one side like that?
Absolutely.
Cool.
After we get our vegetables caught up, we're actually doing this is a summer frittata that we're doing. We have a little bit of mushroom, we have a little zucchini, a little bit of tomato. We also have some fresh basil and garlic. Next step, now that we have our coals nice and hot, we're going to saute our vegetables in here and get our frittata started. So let's get off to the grill.
Transference.
So the next step is getting our vegetables sauteed off. We're going to do them in the aluminum pins ahead of time before we put our egg in. So as you can see, the pan's nice and hot, and we're starting to sizzle.
Sick. You can do all this in the parking lot.
All of it in the parking lot.
Easy, huh?
Easy. All right, now let's split this up. Vegetables nice and sauteed out. Right before you're ready to go, we're going to add some great sea salt. Can't forget the pepper. Last but not least, a little fresh basil.
You can get all this stuff at the supermarket on your way to the show. This is all super basic stuff, easy and simple to make.
And one thing that's really good in the lots are these aluminum containers and a trusty spatula.
Mm-hmm. Don't poke a hole in those containers and you can use them again. Poke a hole in them, you're fucked. Oh?
Once we get the vegetables nice and sauteed, we're going to add a little kick. Obviously, you can save a little bit of your white wine left over from the lot. Probably plenty of that around.
Little splash.
Little splash gives it a little bit of acidity.
Does that help it cook out?
It also gives your eggs a little bit of lift.
Oh, is that what's coming in now?
The eggs are coming in now. So last but not least, we're going to add our eggs.
Just pour them over the top, half a mix, like equally in each one, pretty much?
Absolutely.
Or as much as you can?
Equally in each one. And we're gonna let them lift.
How long does that take?
Should cook about 10 to 12 minutes.
Cool. All right, we'll be back in 10 or 12 minutes. Ferd? Hell yeah, bro. You can eat this. It's gonna rise, and you can eat this in the parking lot simply and easily, like we did. All right, so since it's just Ferd and I, and we're not with a bunch of friends in the parking lot, we kind of consolidated that one because we're doing a sort of a condensed version. So what do we do now, Ferd? When it's if you want it to rise, you got to cover it.
As you see right now, you'll see it's starting to bubble in the pan. Once it starts to bubble, we're going to create a little bit of a steam gap. So we're going to add a little bit of aluminum foil to this. We're going to cover it, and we're going to let it rise.
Sweet. And you can do this with multiple ones like we had. You just have to have them pretty much past halfway in the pan, yes, so they rise right?
Absolutely. You want to fill your pan halfway up.
Cool. Thanks. All right. Close her up, and let's wait and see what happens in a minute, or a few minutes. How's it looking?
Yeah, it's looking amazing, as you can see.
Keep it covered for a bit still, yeah?
Keeping it covered. You can see it bubbling.
Rising up and bubbling up.
It's getting there.
Deadlock frittata.
Deadlock frittata.
What do you think? What do you think that costs?
Pennies.
Like $1 for two of them?
Not even.
Not including the little pan you got to cook it in. And then we're gonna finish it off with
some cheddar cheese.
But that cheddar has got a little bit of parm in it. That's the bomb. Real easy, real basic, and real fucking fun.
Real good. As you can see, the egg's starting to set up on top.
Oh, yes.
We have a few more minutes, and we're going to add the cheese.
Yeah, Ferd. Add the flavor.
Adding a little flavor, adding a little terpene.
Just for flavor.
Can't forget the goodness.
A little crunched up nug right on the top. There we go.
And as you can see now,
that's the orange push pop on top.
That's the orange push pop on top. As you can see now, we're starting to get a little bit of color on here, so we're going to start adding some cheese.
There we go.
This just happens to be a cheddar cheese, but you could add any type you want.
It has a little parm in it too, though, so it's extra
cheddar parm
fun.
Mix. Just going to give it a little bite.
A little top. Oh, take off the cover. We're stoned. It's okay. And remember, you can eat this in the parking lot.
And just really coat it.
A lot. Stack it up. And cover it back up for a minute. We'll see what it looks like in a few. So, at the gorge, we had Ripple as an encore, and now we're having this food as our encore. I think we're kind of losing the light, but we're going to eat soon. Unveil the frittata that you can make in the parking lot yourself. Easy, quick, fast, on charcoal or on gas. Chef Ferd's going to pull it off of there, and we're going to eat that right now. You can have this breakfast, lunch, dinner, it doesn't matter. It's fucking good. There we go. Ferd, we're losing the light, but so what?
Enjoy.
We got it.
We got a breakfast dish.
Yes, we do. Thanks for watching, you guys. We love y'all. Hit the thumbs up for the videos, and if you like this, comment. And if you want to know this recipe, if you can't follow it from here, we'll still give it to you. And even if we're blacking out because it's dark as fuck, we don't care because we're gonna eat that. You guys have a fantastic fucking evening, and we'll make the next video more lit. Ferd on tour.
Peace.
Nordy.
See you on tour.
We're out.